What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, Fosterthepicker. My name is Dustin, and in today's video, we're going to take it one step higher. We're actually going to be trading today an Xbox Series X for some very, very unique video games, at least unique to me anyway. So if you like that kind of stuff, think about hitting the like button as well as the subscribe button down below, and let's, without further ado, get into these video games. So as I just mentioned to you guys, we are actually going to be trading that Xbox Series X over there for some video games. But the crazy part is, we're not only trading that, we're going to trade a Switch Lite too. And the funny thing is, these things are on shelves so much that I can literally meet these people at Walmart, go pick up the Switch, come out and trade it to them for the video game. So today, I might try to get some footage inside of Walmart. I don't know if I'll get it or not, but I'm going to show you exactly how I'm going to do it. I'm going to meet the guy for this Xbox Series X a little bit sooner than the person with the Switch. We're going to trade the Xbox X, run inside to Walmart, grab the Switch Lite, come back out, trade the Switch Lite for some video games and actually some other unique stuff. You guys will see it, and then we're gonna bring it all home. But it's kind of funny how that works out. Now, when we first started doing this, when Chase and Phoenix Resale started doing this stuff, they were so hard to find. Like you had to pre-order them, you had to get them from GameStop, you had to run to like 5 different stores just to find them. So anyway, let's get the bang out, get the bang energy. We need some energy, and yeah, let's get over to Walmart and get us some video games. All right, ladies and gentlemen, look what we have here. This is called Engage Games. I thought these were super neat. The guy had a whole bunch of them. You heard the story, crazy story. Maybe you didn't because it had kind of some vulgar stuff in it, but here we go. Shadow Key. This game right here, $130. Now the rest of these are probably between $10 to $30. I will give some comps when we get home, just multiples of them. And if you can't tell, 90% of them are sealed, and the ones that aren't don't even have the games played. They're not even out of the plastic inside, so probably still considered new. What else do we have in here that we got with this? We have this little Poke Tracker. These things are about 40 to 50 bucks. Lots of smalls. A Kingdom Hearts game, a Yu-Gi-Oh game. Where's the big one at? Here it is. So this is about a $20 game here. Breath of Fire 2, and then Castlevania. This game's between $40 and $50. Sorry, I can't get it to focus, but a very good GBA game. Keep your eyes out for that one. Then we have an SP that is unfortunately broken. The battery was bad in it. And the money that I pretty much got, this is where I'm going to get my money back for the actual game. This is a Charizard V Max, an Evolutions holographic Charizard, and a Charizard V, all in pristine, pack fresh condition. Very nice cards. Yeah, so these are the money back for the Xbox Series X, and all of that is our profit. Now, remember what I said by just meet them anywhere, you can do it. I've stopped at 3 different places to try to find a Lite in gray color and couldn't find it. The guy thought he was getting a gray one. I messaged him, say, hey, is a blue one okay? And he said, yep, blue one's fine. So now we're gonna wait on him. The time has been crunching on me, guys. I've been trying to juggle both these deals at the same time, and it's been very, very difficult, especially when I couldn't find the gray one. So I pushed him back till 4. Hopefully this goes as well as planned, but let's get into the next trade. How are you doing?
How are you?
Not too bad.
Good.
if you're just getting it for yourself.
I noticed your ad. I've had this stuff for a long time. Just
looking to get moved.
Yeah, and it's easier to do it in one fell swoop than
try to sell everything individually. I get that. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I got a really bad angle on about everything in that Lite trade, so I will give you a better rundown when we get home. So I'm not going to make this too long for you guys because I'm not going to hold up your time, because I know time is a valuable thing. But I just want to give some brief context on it because you guys are here for video games, more or less. Some of you might just be in, where's that bread at? That's the reason why I wanted to cut in here real quick. The graphics card he gave me was an MSI RX 580. Okay, and right here on the screen beside me, $182.50 it went on bid today, the 21st of December. So $200 Lite, $182.50 for a graphics card, and all those video games and consoles, we know what that is. That's a double up. So keep your guys' eyes out for even more than just the stuff that you're looking for, because sometimes you can walk yourself right into an amazing deal and not even realize it. Alright, so we're back at the house, and as you guys seen, we got everything laid out on the table here, and I'm going to take you through some of the big hitters inside of this group and what I was personally thinking when I was going through and picking out what kind of trade value I was going to get out of this stuff. So I do have it separated between the Switch Lite trade and the Xbox Series X, and I'm just going to go ahead and forewarn you guys, it is nowhere near the Xbox Series S trade, and that's something I really wanted to key on in this video, was that even though you get those astronomically high trades where they just blow you out of the water with what they're willing to give, doesn't mean that's going to happen every time. And unfortunately, we didn't get $2,400 in this trade, but it was definitely a double up. I paid $533 for the Xbox Series X, and we are looking at close to or right around $1,000 in total value bring home from the deal that we got today. So I'm going to take you through the X first, and then we're going to move into the Switch Lite trade. Alright, so obviously I'm going to go ahead and start you with the Pokemon cards, because this is probably the biggest part of this whole trade and why it doesn't look like there's a whole bunch here. So we have a Charizard VMAX from Champion's Path, a Charizard Shiny V from Champion's Path, and a Charizard XY holographic. Now these three cards, after fees, shipping, gonna bring me home about $600, maybe a little more, a little less, but it's definitely my money back. Just in these three cards, this is my money back from the X. So everything you're gonna see here from here is pure profit. Now what's really unique about this one is it's called a Poke Tracker, and these come with the Soul Silver and Pokemon Heart Gold games, and this one still has the pull tab to save the battery for it. So we're probably looking at right around $55 to $60 for this, and I'll put a comp on the screen right here. Take you through these two consoles that we have. Now obviously I don't know if this works, it's got a little shake to it, I'm not really sure if this actually works, and I'm not really 100% sure what it's from. It's some kind of Pikachu game, I think for, I want to say for the Game Boy, but I honestly really don't know. I looked up comps on it. Working condition, these things are worth about $80, but I can't be 100% certain. Now the Nokia N-Gage actually did work, but it has a bad battery. It doesn't stay on unless it's plugged in. I did get to test a game, however, really the only one that's been opened. Now these three games here have been open, but the actual internals have not. We have Elder Scrolls Shadowkey. This is probably, I would have to assume, the best N-Gage game that you can possibly get. This game is roughly $130 in used condition and upwards of almost $200 if it was brand new. So unfortunately, it's not like the rest of those up there. It has been open, so it's going to be about $100 to $130 in profit on that. Working into these games, there's nothing really spectacular here. The only game I can really speak on that's pretty decent is this one. I've seen recent sold comps on it for $50 in brand new condition. The rest of them look to be between $15 and $30, free shipping a piece. Still really good profit if you think about adding each one of these up. Even at the low end, 15 a piece is still really good money. Now let's work through the GBA games here. We have a $20 Final Fantasy IV, $20 Final Fantasy Tactics, $15 Yu-Gi-Oh game, Breath of Fire between $20 and $25. This game right here, Super Robot Taisian, it goes for between $30 and $35. And what was really unique about these GBA games is this Castlevania game. Let me get this better light for you. Castlevania Arai of Sorrow. This game has recently sold for $100, free shipping. So that's a huge score there. A couple $5, $10 GBA games there. And an SP. Now unfortunately this had a bad battery, so I'm going to look into picking a battery up for this, and hopefully it works, because if this is in working condition. It is however a AGS 001, which is not the most sought after version, but still looking at an easy $60 profit. Okay, now looking at what you would probably, if you just took a quick glance, would be the Xbox Series X trade, but this was actually for the Switch Lite that we got at the Walmart. This right here, and this is what I mean by sometimes it's not always about the video games. Sometimes you can find some really profitable items from people, even though they're not what you're necessarily asking for. This graphics card looks absolutely brilliant, and if I caught it on camera, the guy said he refurbished it himself, but man, this thing looks brand spanking new. I'm gonna butcher the name of this game, Colano. I really don't know how to say that name, I'll be honest, but this game's really expensive. It's a really good game. It goes for close to $80, and it is complete. I checked to make sure that it was complete, and the disc is in fantastic shape. I checked that there. A $20 Wii Sports game. Super Mario Galaxy is probably close to 20, maybe even less, because we're looking at probably a disc only version there. Pikmin is not the actual game case, unfortunately, so it's pretty much disc only. Probably about another 20 there. A tenner, some random meh games. Now this Dance Dance Revolution is kind of unique, and it looks to be about a $35 profit sold on eBay, as well as we have a Wii console, a very clean Wii console, 2 controllers for that, a single controller for the PS2 with the PS2. So as these trades were not amazing, like super big scores by any means, they were still really good profits. We're gonna double on the Switch Lite trade, we're gonna double on the Xbox Series X trade, and I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking, well, Mr. Foster the Picker, you probably could have sold the Xbox Series X for about $750, but if you factor in the fees and shipping, we probably would be left with around $675, $650 at the lowest, and I'm pulling close to $1,000 out of this stuff. So for me personally, it was well worth the trade. I'm willing to put in a little extra time to get that a little extra money. If you guys enjoyed today's video, once again, I would highly appreciate that you smash the like button, as well as hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a single episode that gets uploaded to this channel. It is completely free to you guys, and it helps me and the channel out a ton. So like I said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and as always, encourage others, develop yourself, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.